Welcome to Creative Pages with Catherine Live. I am here to introduce you all to our Endless Meadows collection. And it's one of our newest collections, and this way I always introduce the product collections on a Wednesday evening, and then I will be shooting the video with the project recipe and the scrap cards coming up. I have shot the devotion project recipe. I haven't done the scrap cards yet, but we'll be getting those edited and they will be coming soon. But in the meantime, I wanted to go ahead and introduce the Endless Meadows collection so that way you all could see it and I could go ahead and get the project recipe going this next week. So let me switch you over to my table view here. Take myself off. And here we go. This is it. This is the latest collection from Creative Memories, the Endless Meadows. First, I'm going to share with you our designer paper pack. And, excuse me, we have some beautiful florals with some little bumblebees or flies on it, some other florals with a little deeper green showing on it. We have some stripes made up of some yellow blossoms here. I'll bring it closer to the camera for you in just a moment here. Here we go. And that, of course, can go either way on your page. And then we have just a marbled look yellow on the back side of that one. This one has, you would think it was marble, but it's actually kind of almost a grassy appearance to it. So if I turn it, you can kind of see a little bit more of the grassiness in the coloring. And then on the back side, we kind of have almost a watercolor appearance with some almost a floral or dot look to it. Some fun stripes. Here we go. Along with some geometric, almost a grid diamondy look. And here's a little bit more, some blue with some butterflies, some flowers, some birds on it. Another beautiful gardeny page. This one almost looks like clouds to me. It's got some nice whites and blues in it, a little bit of a sky look to it. And then some purple. And I don't know if these are lilacs. It almost looks like a purple lilac to me, but I could be wrong. Y'all can leave a comment and correct me if I am. And again, some more geometric type look. So that is our Endless Meadow designer paper pack. We also have a tone-on-tone paper pack with this collection, and I will show you a close-up of those as well. This one I think is my favorite page in the entire collection. It's a lavender, and it has some lavender blossoms on it. When I hold it up close, you can see that. Just gorgeous. The back side, again, is kind of that almost stripy, gritty look. This one has some bird silhouettes on it in almost a mustard type color. And some more geometrics on the back of that one as well, a lighter yellow than the first. Our next sheet has some butterflies, or, oh, it's butterflies. There you go, you can see them up close there with the greens. And this one is more of a blue kind of geometric to the back of that sheet. We have some green, kind of almost fern leaf looking paper next, followed by our lighter green, almost a yellowy green geometric. And finally, in our last couple of tone-on-tones, we have some dots. This one has a green undertone to it. Here's a gold undertone here, and a blue undertone, also with some of the dots, and purple. So we have a lot of options with both our tone-on-tone and our designer pages. It's going to be fun to put together the project recipe for that one. Although there's not going to be a ton of scraps, which you all know how much I love the scraps, we may only wind up with one card from this project recipe. We'll see what happens. We will also be using the Circle Chain Border Maker cartridge when we do the project recipe. So if you want to follow along a little closer, this one is one of our chain border makers. So remember, the chains are kind of the ones that come away from the paper. I'm going to show you some of our embellishments next. So here come the embellishments. I've actually placed these on a piece of board here to make it easier to see them. That way you wouldn't have to wait for me to lay them all out. But we have just some really, really gorgeous florals, some leaves, a couple of like little almost corners, but they have floral designs to them as well. It's just very nature garden-y oriented. It's really beautiful embellishments with this collection. And then there also are a few larger ones. We have some of our little dots, and some of these are, if you can see, a little bit more raised than others. So some of these I think might make some fun cards with these higher, larger accent pieces here. I am going to cover this up. Give me just a moment. Oops. My piece of cardboard wasn't cooperating with me there for a moment. So I'm going to cover that up real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and pull out our stickers. This collection has 2 sets of stickers. First, we have just our regular designer stickers. And with those, we have 3 sheets. So some of these have just some little take a stroll, look for bits of beauty in the garden, little sayings, some bumblebees, some flowers, some butterflies. And then the second sheet kind of has some of our words, a few more birds and bees and floral wreath. And finally, our last one that actually has some similar kind of corner pieces like what we had on the embellishments as well. So those are our 3 sticker sheets. And then we also have 3 border sticker sheets that you can get. And with these are just gorgeous. I love the border stickers. They make things so easy. I love the punches and the border maker cartridges. But sometimes it's nice just to be able to pull off a sticker and add it to your page, and it's done and it's easy. So these have some of the purple florals again, some of the fern-like looking leaves as well, some blues here. Our next set has some geometric shapes, almost in that honeycomb, kind of like our other border maker. The birds, and then a little bit of leaf pattern here. And our third one here has some sayings. A little flower that blooms in May, here comes the sun, and I say it's all right, with the Beatles. And then also the earth laughs and flowers, Ralph Waldo Emerson. So just some nice little sayings on the stickers, and we also have mats. So let me show you our mats as well. As you all know from some of my other collection introduction videos, our mats come in 2 sizes. You get 12 smaller mats and you also get 12 larger ones. So I'll go ahead and run through our smaller ones first. Some old-fashioned things like Fresh Air and Sunshine, A Heart to Beat, like by Laurel Ingalls Wilder. So we have that going both directions on that mat. Here's a little Fresh Air one. Of course, I think I'm going to be upside down every time. Some birds. Just some different little cute spring sayings here. Audrey Hepburn. We have just a lot. There's love and a little wreath. This would make a gorgeous card. You could just take that little 1/4 inch off each side, and this would be a beautiful card front to give somebody, whether for Mother's Day or Father's Day or any occasion. So we have also our other mats here that we can use whether we create journal boxes out of them, whether we use them as photo mats. Here's one with some cute honeycombs and bees, some butterflies. We have just some other florals, and it's like we have all the same colors that are found in our pages that are found on the mats. Here we go with our second set of mats, the larger mats. So you can see we have similar repeating patterns. This one actually would be really pretty to use for a photo. And then if you had this smaller one on the same page, you could almost put a little journaling in that, and it would just be gorgeous on a scrapbook page. Some butterflies. This one actually matches one of our designer papers. This is one of those that I've told you all can cut in half and use for journal boxes. Some marble look. Here's another one that you could use for journal boxes or for mats. So many wonderful options. Purples, yellows, oranges, butterflies I don't want to put upside down for y'all. Some more florals, the fern leaves. Here we go. Our grids again. And the orange, and here's our last one, and we're done. That was the entire collection. I hope you all enjoyed this peek at the Endless Meadows collection. Let me go ahead and switch myself back over here. I hope you all enjoyed that little peek at the Endless Meadows collection. Hopefully I will be able to get up the project recipe in the next week or so. I know I'm a little bit behind on a couple videos. I have some big things planned. If you keep an eye on my YouTube channel, there will be some videos coming soon. I have several that are in the process of being edited and some special projects going on as well. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Next Wednesday, hopefully, with another product introduction, maybe, or the check for the following Wednesday. Have a good night.